Last time on The End of Time and Other Bothers.
Rising out of the forest is Temple Idris.
Lasbo, how are you?
I'm sorry, I don't believe we have met. My name is Sister Lasbo, at your service.
Darcy?
Jacqueline?
I was in the forest with Mother Speckley. I turned around and she and all the sod were gone. Jacqueline pulls out a piece of parchment. It's basically a letter from what appears to be a Mother Helen. All signs suggest that the beast's base of operation currently resides in Paradox.
I was there recently. Some of the people are just a little bit grouchy.
Because the Academy of the Fallen got blued up?
The sky has grown inky black, and ahead of them is an old rickety building. You see a table fully set with a meal, and a gentleman is sitting at the very end of it. I am Derek Von Fonten. I have been sent explicitly to grant Darcy assistance for her assistance.
I didn't mean to assist the shattering. Wait! Jacqueline, just stop.
I was in the blackness again.
The only way you're gonna get Jill back is to stick with us.
All right. We open on Egerton, who is in a bed with modern sheets and a luxurious pillow, and he is tossing and turning. And the room around him is filled with modern gadgets, things he hasn't seen since he left Steadfast.
No. What? What's the beeping? Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep. Hey, wait. Where's Darcy? Where's Blatt?
Darcy is next door.
Wait, who are you?
I'm your pillow.
Oh, okay, that checks out. Okay, but where am I? Why is there beeping? I don't understand the beep, 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 beep.
That was Mr. Alarm.
What? Oh, Mr. Alarm.
Hally-ho, it's time to get up.
Okay, Mr. Alarm.
Yes?
Why did you beep that way, though? That was a weird beep.
It's time to get up, and I'm set for 8 a.m.
It's 8 a.m. I don't remember going to bed. Last thing I remember was a fairy cake and a man with a hat.
Oh, there's some of that fairy cake left here on me.
Ooh, okay. Here, let me just... leftover fairy cake.
Roll for fairy cakes. Roll
Hello,
for
fairy
leftover
cake.
fairy cakes.
That's an 11.
You feel great.
Wow, Pillow, thanks for pointing out that little bit of fairy cake that was left.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
All right, okay, so you stay here. I'm going to go find my friends.
Can you fluff me up first?
Can I fluff? Okay, well, we just met.
Just a little.
Just, fine, here you go, just a little. Okay, now I'm getting uncomfortable.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay, well, you and Mr. Alarm Clock here. What if I put Mr. Alarm Clock on you?
It's now 8:01.
There you go, and I'll just set it to the buzz setting, and you two have fun. I'm going to go look for my friends.
Egerton exits to the hall, and there are a row of doors. There's about 5 rooms off the hall, and at the end is a set of stairs that go downstairs that he, in his fuddled state from last night, believes leads down to the main room and where they were eating.
Okay, well, there's 5 rooms, and there was 3 friends. So odds are if I open this first door, I'll see a friend. And I open the door.
And you see Darcy, who is not asleep.
Darcy!
Egerton, I don't remember this. When did we go to bed here?
I don't know, but Mr. Alarm Clock woke me up, and now he's hanging out with Mr. Pillow.
Okay. You had a roommate?
Well, no, it was the alarm. Anyway, where's Blatt? Do you know what's going on?
No, I don't even remember coming to this bedroom.
I'm pretty sure we're just upstairs, right? I mean, we must have just fallen asleep at the table from last night.
I guess so. I guess we should figure out where Jacqueline and Blatt are.
Okay. Let's stick together.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, let's just go to the room directly across the hall.
All right.
And we open the door.
You see an unspeakable horror with teeth and a mouth. It's all mouth and tiny little feet, and it starts to squirm over towards the door, making strange guttural sounds.
Not Blatt.
Okay, Jacqueline, calm down.
It's not Jacqueline.
Are you sure?
Close the door.
Wow, it's getting closer. Okay, so not that room. Statistically, though, it increases the probability that we're going to find who we're looking for.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but why is that thing in that room?
Well, I'd guess it fell asleep in there, and it woke up on the wrong side of the bed, clearly evidenced by it trying to eat us.
Okay, next door.
You see Blatt.
Hey, Blatt!
No! Knocking. Why can't you simply knock?
Because if you were the flesh-eating monster next door, it would have given you enough time to get to us as we open the door.
He's actually making sense right now.
There's a flesh-eating monster next door?
Well, it's a monster, and it looked like it wanted to eat our flesh, so I'm going to presume it was a flesh-eating monster.
Hello, friends?
Hello? Flesh-eating monster?
That's me.
Well, you're confirming that you're a flesh-eating monster. Okay, so we won't be opening that door. In fact, here, help me with this bed. We're just going to put it up against that door.
Oh, okay, out of your room and around the
Okay,
corner and
like pivot. All right, around. All right, and that.
and okay, push.
Okay.
I'm so misunderstood.
Well, you eat flesh, but thank you for your honesty.
The End of Time and Other Bothers, an improvised fantasy role-playing game set in the world of Alba Salix. Your game master is Sean Howard, with players Carter Siddle, Michael Howie, and Marisa King. Episode 28, Old Friends, Old Enemies.
All right, so you're here, and I'm here. Where's Jacqueline?
I don't know.
I'm also here.
What? Okay, so, Mr. Hat, why do you have such a tall hat?
My name is Derek, not Mr. Hat.
Then why
Though
do you
I do
have-
believe I was referred to as Mr. Evil.
I think you were referred to as Derek Von Evil.
If the name fits. Now listen, I don't even remember going up to that bedroom. We were leaving, as I recall. How did we get up here?
Well, you had a lovely evening as requested, and it was important you get your rest. So I just took care of that for you.
Where's Jacqueline?
I believe in the last room.
Well, then that's where we're going.
Very well.
Excuse me.
Oh, don't let me get in your way.
And I march over to the door at the end of the hall and knock on it.
Yeah.
Jacqueline, it's Darcy.
Oh, why am I in this room?
I can't answer that question, but you should come out now.
Okay, let me get my bucket.
Okay, good. Did you sleep well?
I don't remember sleeping.
No, I don't either.
This is really weird. I don't want to be in this house.
I think it's time to go. It's time to go, everyone. Let's go.
All right, just a moment. I have a couple of questions. First, Derek, is there actually a flesh-eating monster in that room?
Yes, it is. Is that a problem?
Is that a hotel amenity? What is the purpose of a flesh-eating monster doing in this area?
Yeah, we run a respectable hotel. We don't like to share information about our guests.
Okay, fair enough. More pertinent, you're a human-shaped being. Why do you work for the Shattering?
Well, why don't we discuss that over breakfast? Shall we? Come this way, down the stairs. I prepared your breakfast for your day's journey.
Ooh, thank you.
Well, that seems to intimate that we will be allowed to leave.
Why wouldn't you be allowed to leave? We are merely returning the favor of Darcy here.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Fine.
Let's just eat and get out of here.
So what happened after the Shattering entered into the academy and we ran away?
Oh, well, let's just say we took care of business. We're very grateful for your assistance.
Could we maybe not call it assistance and instead call it an accident?
Oh, we can call it anything you want. You just need to write in that clause. You'll see it each table setting, along with the juice and the appropriately prepared meal for you. But let us know if there's any changes. You'll see a small contract. It's only about 300 pages. And My employer would very much love it if you would review it and make any notations needed before signing.
Oh, do you have a pen?
Yes,
We're
here
not
you go.
signing
What?
any contracts, Egerton.
Why? But they gave us breakfast.
Yeah. Do you know what it means when you sign a contract with evil? Usually you lose your soul or something equally valuable to you.
I wouldn't use the word evil, Darcy. These are forces bigger and greater than good and evil. They have existed since the beginning of time. It's like referring to gravity as hopeful.
What's the bottom line, Von Evil? What does this contract want from us?
Your employment?
Our employment?
To finish what you started?
We didn't start anything.
Well, it's true, but you did help almost end the war.
That's it. Everybody, put down that bagel. Put it down.
What?
Put it down.
It's just
We're-
the way I like it.
We're not eating any of this food. We're leaving right now.
You want me to eat the food?
Spit it out, Egerton.
it's
Spit it
it's
out.
spicy. I'm not for
Just spit it out on the plate.
These
All right.
are nice plates.
They're the second edition.
No, we're not. No, we're not talking about plates anymore.
What-
We're
what?
leaving. We are go. Get your
There's
stuff.
nothing
get,
wrong with the
Jacqueline,
food. Feel
get
free
your
to
bucket.
take it
Let's
as you go.
Come on, everyone out.
Oh, before we go, do you happen to have a spare pouch? Just like a belt pouch?
Oh, of course, yes. It's in the kitchen. Help yourself.
Ooh, thank you.
Now, I should point out, Darcy, that well, you know how the shattering rolls. Should you choose not to be employed, you might have a few challenges, on the road.
Well, we'll just have to deal with those, won't we?
Yes, very well. Right. Mm-hmm. Yep, well, I did my duty. I gave you breakfast. I was charming. And prepared the contracts. It is now your choice.
We're not signing your contracts. We're leaving.
Do you have any sprinkles in here?
Yes, third shelf on the right.
Thank you.
Are you making fairy cakes?
Well, I've got this new pouch, so I thought it would make sense.
Well,
Oh, and there's Impescore sugar and underneath in the cabinet. I do believe that's your preferred brand.
It is. Thanks so much.
Yes.
well, we're gonna wait for you outside. Hurry
There's
it
a
up.
smaller contract in there, just a tiny one you could sign.
Egerton, we do not at present have legal counsel. Do not sign anything.
Okie dokie.
Well, I do indeed thank you for the job offer. Unfortunately, I have just recently ended a relationship with Celine/Morgu, and I am now an independent contractor.
Well, you will see here in this contract that there are plenty of options to ensure you're never placed in a position like that with Celine. And the compensation is, well, quite specialized.
That's interesting. We're not presently being compensated at all.
It's not interesting, Blatt. Didn't you just make a contract with evil? Do you want to make another contract with evil? Okay, that's it. Jacqueline, come with me. And I open the
I'm outta
door
here.
and I drag Jacqueline out the door. We're heading towards Paradox. You two can follow if you want. Let's go, Jacqueline.
Well, existence is going to end, and this would be your one chance to define what's next for you, or you can just disappear like the rest of matter.
Wait, one thing. And I poke my head back into the door. Do you happen to know a person named Jill?
Oh, yes. Lovely young woman. Very confused.
Where is she?
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't tell you that.
You can't tell us that.
No.
Not even a clue. A little hint.
No, sorry.
Anything?
No.
Nothing?
Now, if you were an employee, of course, if you had the right clearance levels, then that would be...
And I slam the door in your face.
Yeah. She's very, very, very stubborn.
Yes, she does get like that. Eggsy, let's take the fairy cakes to go.
Oh, okay. I just need to find some wrapping.
Oh, well, it's your choice. It was lovely meeting you. You sure you don't want to take that half a bagel to go? It's just
No, certainly. I can't
gonna-
say no to a burnt bagel.
Good. It's just going to go to waste. Very well. There you are, Egerton.
I used the contract to make little papers to keep the fairy cakes in.
Beautiful. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, well, it's been nice knowing you. We'll probably never meet again. Mhm.
Well, that's too bad.
Yes.
I do have a question that wasn't answered. Why do you have such a tall hat if you do not want to be identified by said hat?
Ah, well, it is to contain my magnificence, you see.
Oh, that's a good idea. Magnificence hat container.
Yes.
Okay. Everything I need to know has been resolved. Party forward.
Right. So you have no other questions whatsoever?
No.
None.
No.
A human-shaped being connected to the Shattering has offered you a job, highly compensated for you to be an agent of evil, has offered you a pouch, you've made some fairy cakes, gave you 2 meals, and a bed for the night. You have no other questions at all.
Should I tip?
Blatt and Egerton exit the house, and as they are stepping out, the house dematerializes almost out from under them. And in front of them, they see Darcy and they see Jacqueline, and both of them are in fighting stances. And they hear a sound because on the street is a human-like figure clad entirely in steel, and the voice from this figure is coming off of a box on its chest.
Halt, citizen, halt! Stand down, citizen, halt!
Is that a centurion?
I think it's an early Centurion, like Centurion 1.0.
No, you know what? This is the 1.1, because remember the box was lower, and no one on the team figured out why that would be a problem until they rolled them out. So then they had to move the voice box up to the chest.
Employee status not cleared. Stand by to be eliminated.
Will you guys hurry up? This thing's about to attack us.
I can't go to the bathroom on command, no matter who you have tell me to do it.
I think she means that we're supposed to engage in combat.
And you see this strange contraption come out of its shoulder, come down, and it looks sort of similar to a long cylindrical object that Blatt tends to use from time to time, and it fires.
Defy danger?
How? What are you doing?
I am diving behind Blatt.
Okay.
But Blatt will be diving down himself.
Okay.
I'm also diving to the side, but I'm pushing Jacqueline the opposite way away from me so that they're thrown clear.
Okay, everyone roll Defy Danger. You can use Dex or Strength.
Is that 2d6?
2d6. 12!
Oh my gosh, that should defy danger for all of us.
But that just means that you've successfully hidden behind me.
Yes.
I rolled an 8. Oh wait, but what's the plus?
Dex
Okay,
or
I have a
Strength.
9.
Okay,
with
you have a
my
9,
plus.
partial.
And
Ooh,
5.
hard move or whatever. What is it called?
Hard move.
Hard move.
Okay, so we have a full success from Egerton, who basically somersaults behind Blatt and then continues head over heels down the road a little bit as the missile impacts right at Blatt's feet and explodes outward in a ripple of flame and shrapnel and sends Blatt tumbling head over heels. And Darcy, you're going to take... can someone roll damage for me? I need a 1d8.
I had a partial success.
Yep.
3.
So Darcy, you are going to take 1 hit point of damage.
Okay.
And as secondary blast, just on the outskirts. And Blatt, you are going to take 4 hit points damage.
Oh my.
You are dazed. You hit the ground so hard... You're dazed, and you can move, but you're not going to be able to call your soulbound weapon.
Is that what that feels like? I feel so badly. I've been doing that to people.
Citizen, halt! You will be eliminated. Stand still and prepare to be killed.
I have a question. Which citizen are you speaking? There's 4 of us. Well, there's 3 citizens and 1 other. Because I think technically Jacqueline doesn't count as a citizen because Jacqueline is from a different story.
The Centurion's hand comes forward and a Gatling gun, the end of a Gatling gun pops out of it, and it begins to fire in rapid succession at Egerton.
Oh no. I try and turn into a pigeon and fly away.
Okay. What move is that?
That is my shapeshifter move.
Okay. So first you're going to roll Defy Danger just to
Okay.
duck down from these bullets.
Defy danger. Ooh, that's a 3.
You see Egerton's mid-sentence, you see 2 bullets rip right into his shoulder and spin him around, and he drops down behind a bump in the road with a scream.
Egerton! Jacqueline, it's time to use your bucket. Use the bucket!
I'm on it!
Right to the head!
1d6. Can someone roll 1d6 for Egerton?
4.
Egerton, you take 4 hit points of damage from that bullet. I'm on it! Jacqueline takes off at a run towards the Centurion, starting to swing their bucket. And someone needs to roll for Jacqueline. Marisa, do you want to roll? Or Carter?
Yeah, Carter.
Roll hack and slash for...
Oh, 2d6?
Yep.
Oh, Carter's a terrible roller.
5.
So that's plus 1, 6. Yeah, no. So Jacqueline goes running up, connects with the Centurion with a mighty crack, and their bucket cracks. And they drop to their knees, cradling the bucket at the Centurion's feet.
Jacqueline! And I run over and I put myself around Jacqueline to try and move them out of the way
Okay,
of any move by the Centurion.
perfect. So
Also, did I hear Blatt can't call his bazooka?
at that moment, roll
Oh,
2d6
okay.
for Defy Danger on behalf of Jacqueline.
Okay.
Because the Centurion is beginning to swing an arm towards Jacqueline.
It's an 8. Do I get any pluses?
Dex or
9.
strength? Okay, so partial success. So you do manage to keep Jacqueline from being struck, but you get struck, and you take 2 hit points of damage as you are sent flying backwards with your arms around Jacqueline.
Citizens, to defy the Emperor is a death sentence. Prepare to die.
The Emperor hasn't been born yet.
And you see another tube come up on the other shoulder and start to pop down in your direction.
Wait! What if we don't defy the Emperor? What if we obey the Emperor? You haven't given us a chance to obey.
Citizen, your records are not registered as employees. Prepare to be eliminated.
But I am an employee. I am an employee at the cafeteria.
You see the head sort of like jiggle, and you see black smoke coming out of it.
Citizen, you are not an employee of the Shattering.
I am.
Prepare to be
No.
eliminated.
I'm an employee. And my number is 58432. 58432.
Citizen, that number is not registered. You are not an employee of the Shattering. You must be eliminated.
It's a machine. Ask it to define love.
It fires another missile in the direction of Blatt, who is just starting to stand up. Are you defying danger? What are you doing?
Defy danger. I'm going to attempt to hop away.
Oh,
4.
that's terrible. Oh, we should be marking all our fails.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
2 fails.
I got 1 because I just roll well.
The missile strikes Blatt straight in the chest, and there's this just giant explosion as Blatt is sent flying way back and hits the ground, sliding on his back. Someone roll 1d8 for me. I should just have dice.
You really should have.
Yeah,
But I'm
you
not
should
supposed
have
to
done.
in Dungeon World.
2.
Okay, so you're gonna take 3 damage.
And I grab one of the shards of Jacqueline's pail.
Yeah.
And I shove it right in the weakest part of the Centurion, which I assume is where something connects with something else, right
Okay.
into its circuits.
Right, so you grab this, and Jacqueline's not even moving, and you charge forward. Roll hack and slash.
It's a 9, which would be a 10 if you give me a plus on Dex.
Yep. So that is a pure success. You have a choice to make on a pure success. So you can do plus 1d6 damage, because the shard's going to do like 2, or you can, but that will expose you. So you can do an additional 1d6, but that will expose you, or you cannot do the 1d6 additional and take no.
I'll do
risk.
the plus 1d6.
Okay, roll your 1d6.
It's a 5.
Okay, so you see the piece of wood sort of lodge in there, but nothing, it wasn't going to really do anything. And then as it starts to yank out, you see it snag a wire, and it rips the whole wire out, and you see this explosion on the side of the Centurion as a result of that, and it staggers off to the other side, to its right. So that's 5 plus 2.
That was a +6, so it should be 5 plus whatever it was going to take.
Yep. So there's smoke and flame rolling out of the Centurion on one side, and all of a sudden its boots light up. And you see flames start roaring out, and it starts to lift up into the air, and you see its head lift back, and another 2 come out and angle down towards Darcy. You can now do anything you want. You all have full moves. You were trying to change into a pigeon. Okay, so roll your ability.
12.
Wow, you are rolling well.
For the first time, those of you who happen to look or see over, you see Egerton, his little wings flapping mightily as he raises into the air, making pigeon sounds. And the Centurion is getting pretty high up now and turning and targeting down on Darcy and preparing to fire.
Bazooka.
Roll volley.
Watch the birdie, you mechanized abomination.
Plus dex.
8.
Partial success. So the kickback from the bazooka, because you were sort of half on the ground, causes you to hit your head. You take another 2 hit points of damage. It's
My
a hard...
noggin!
And you just hear the missile spiraling off, and then you hear an explosion and a tinkling sound as bits of metal rain down on the ground all around Darcy. And one of the feet sort of flies off in a random direction, disconnected from the Centurion that no longer exists. You can roll me damage, but it's pretty much, it was at 1 hit point. So as long as you roll more than a 1. Oh, it does have armor. So anyway, let's check it. Oh, yes. Never mind. It's dead.
Guys, did you see what I did? I turned into a pigeon and made it blow up.
I didn't see that. I was just...
What you hear is...
Did he eat another fairy cake?
I didn't see him do it, but maybe he did. Fairy cake of evil! Fairy cake of evil because you made it in the evil kitchen! It's turned him into some kind of crazy person now.
All right. Come here, Eggsy. You know how to do this, so I'm going to wrap my arms around you, and I'm going to make a fist, and then you're just going to try to go limp and hit. Oh, there we go.
Did you guys see me?
So you do what?
I blew up the Centurion after I turned into a pigeon.
I think that was Blatt's bazooka.
No, I'm pretty sure it was me.
Oh, boy. Jacqueline, are you okay?
Jacqueline is busy doing something. Jacqueline is ripping pieces of metal off. You see blood on their hands, and they seem to be pulling the pieces of wood apart.
Jacqueline, what are you doing? What's going on?
I'm fine. I saw what you did. I'm gonna turn this bucket into a weapon.
Well, your hands are bleeding. Do you need help?
No. And Jacqueline is pulling the pieces of wood off into splinters as you had used.
That's a very unusual set of skills you have there, Jacqueline.
This is all I have left of Jill, and if it needs to be a weapon, it's gonna be a weapon.
I just like to point out that by immediately turning down a job offer is the reason why this happened. This is why you have to woo them a little. Say, oh, I have to talk to my people about your generous offer, yada, yada, yada. But saying no outright is why that happened.
You weren't negotiating for a job at a photocopy place. This was evil. You can't negotiate with evil. Now listen, come here. Come over here. And I touch Blatt on the shoulder, and I use my Cure Light Wounds on him.
Okay.
And my amulet glows blue as I do something, which I'm going to look at.
Cast
At your touch, wound, scab, and bones cease to ache, heal, and ally you touch of 1d8 damage. But I'm a devoted healer, so I add my level to. So technically it's 11.
Okay, you got 11 hit points.
full health.
You see the light from Darcy's amulet glow out and spread across Blatt's body, and you see his nose straighten. You see a wound heal up.
It's a shame you couldn't also fix my shirt. I'm just saying that because we turned out evil, they're going to send out evil against us.
Yeah, duh.
Oh, duh. Well, we had to fight them immediately. And did anyone else notice where the building went?
What building?
The building that we spent the night. It's not there anymore.
Where?
Here, this space where there isn't a building?
Yeah.
There was a building there before.
But there isn't a building here.
Yes.
So what's the problem?
Don't you find that the least bit disconcerting?
That where there's no building, there's no building?
That there was a building and there is no building.
But
You had breakfast 6 feet from here.
I'm not following.
Come on, we have to get to Paradox as quickly as possible before anything else is sent against us.
Or by hurrying, we may be going quicker to something that's going to assault us.
Well, it's the only place I know to go to, Blatt, where we might find some answers. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, other than stringing along the shattering for a bit so that we could get a higher offer and not get murderized?
Okay, here's an idea. Why don't you go back to the little house we were staying at, knock on the door, and try. Oh, wait, you can't! There's no building left! So I guess there's just one way to go, isn't there?
Up.
No.
Up?
Forward.
Oh, yeah, forward.
Yeah, forward.
Give me your bowl.
What,
No, give me your bowl. You don't get to be a general anymore.
Oh.
It's the beginning of the middle of the end of time and other bothers.
Hey everyone, Sean here, and thank you all so much for tuning in, and we are so excited to get back to the major storyline in this episode that's coming. Now, we're going to break from tradition. Next episode, we'll be coming back and shouting out all of our amazing patrons, old and new. But right now, I want to let you all know about a new show that I've just launched together with Russ Moore from Dumbgeons and Dragons. It's called DM to GM, and it's all about getting your game going. This is a talk show where Russ and I answer your questions and help you as a DM or a GM start your table. Or if you've got a table running and you're feeling a little nervous and want to try something different, we're here to help. It's coming out every 2 weeks. Just search for DMTOGM. That's DM2GM. And we're available everywhere you listen to podcasts. And now, let's get you back to the show. Hello, beloved being. You have reached Celine's hotline. I'm currently otherwise engaged in a battle for my life and all of existence on the moon. So please leave a message after the tone and someone won't get back to you. Beep.
Hello, Celine. It is I, Blatt, and I'm calling to tender my resignation. That's right, I'm not going to be opening any more churches or clubhouses or what have you in your name, mostly because I was very bad at it. I'm not quite sure what happened. I was told by Darcy that you've been sucked up to the moon.
Beep. Message limit reached. To keep this message, press 1.
No.
To record again, press 2.
Oh, Lord.
To
why?
send as is, press 3.
All right, no, I don't want to. All right, well, we'll just make this quick. Hello, Celine. I wish to tender my resignation. You're on the moon. I won't go there, so we don't need to see each other anymore, and maybe we should start seeing other people. I didn't enjoy being, looked upon by you in such a manner.
Beep. Message length reached.
Oh, Lord.
To record again, press or say 1. To keep message as is, press or say 2.
1. Record again. 1. All right, Celine, I quit. You're gone. You made me feel badly about myself, and you got naked a lot, which I didn't like. Perhaps I will get someone else to do that for me in the future who I like better. Okay, signing off. Bye-bye.
Beep. I'm sorry. This message mailbox is full.
What? Why didn't you tell me that before? You stupid. Oh, Morrigue.
Some messages are more important than others, like yours. We will listen to your message. Visit patreon.com/albasalix to show your support for Celine and the Moon, or visit us at otherbothers.com. There's a roar of a waterfall that we can feel in our bones, and a tang to the air we can taste as we fly over the town of Paradox. The falls climbing up into the sun, higher than can be fathomed or seen, and down we go over rooftops, around chimneys, until we come to the end of a street where there used to be a gate, and we find our adventurers standing there, getting soaked by the mist and staring down at a giant crater of destruction.
You see, there used to be a building as well. And now it's not there anymore. It's disconcerting.
What?
It's disconcerting.
What?
Building go bye-bye.
Oh, that was Darcy.
Hey, I didn't mean to. I think we have to talk to some of the townspeople, see if they know anything. Maybe find Moira.
Who?
Moira.
Oh.
Let's go into the village where we can hear each other better.
What?
So I start walking away from the waterfall into the village.
No, it's good she's going to the village. We can hear each other better.
What?
Building go bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, we should go into the village so we can hear each other better.
Right.
So Darcy is walking through a busy street with carts and people stopping to look or nod, recognizing her. And as you get farther from the falls, your ears are ringing less.
Excuse me.
Yes, hello.
Oh, hello there. How are you?
Oh, good. I haven't seen you about these parts in some time.
No, we've been traveling, as we do a lot.
Yes. Haven't seen you since the explosions.
Yeah, so about that, do you know what happened to the Academy of the Fallen?
What? Oh, no. It was fires for weeks. Oh, many people and sirens and troops. Oh, it was very, very disturbing.
That does sound bad, but the village seems to have recovered fairly well.
Oh, yeah, we make do, you know. We get by.
Do you know where the headmistress of the school went to? Do you remember Moira?
We don't remember much. There was a darkness, and we stayed indoors. Anyone who went out disappeared, and so we stayed inside. I don't think anyone you're looking for is left.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry that it was so traumatic, and thank you for talking to me.
It's been good since it stopped smoking.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well, it's good to have people back. The trade's been down. Can I interest you in any wares? Sandals?
I don't really need anything.
I'm in need of a new hat.
Yes, come, I'll get you a hat.
Excellent.
What are we thinking, a bonnet?
Oh, no, we need something that really shows off prestige and leadership.
Say no more, come in.
Okay, here we go.
Darcy, look, I found zucchini on a stick.
That's great. That's exactly what we were looking for, Blatt. zucchini on a stick.
We've been walking for a while. It's zucchini on a stick.
Well, forgive me if I don't have much of an appetite because I realize that I'm probably responsible for destroying the whole academy and everyone in it. I'm just feeling maybe a little bit unhungry right now.
Well, think about it this way. We come from the future, right?
Yes.
We've come back in time.
Okay.
You think perhaps you've done something that you weren't supposed to do.
Right.
We still exist. So perhaps what happened was supposed to happen. This has always been part of the past.
I still feel crappy about it.
You know what makes you feel less crappy?
Is it zucchini on a stick?
It's zucchini on a stick.
There you go, young man. Looking pretty. So Egerton comes out wearing one of the knight's helms with the visor up. I do say it looks quite impressive on him, wouldn't you all say, huh?
Hey guys, check this out. Clunk. I'm fully armored now.
You're wearing a dead man's helmet.
We don't know that he's dead. Maybe he just got tired of the blood smell in here.
Oh no, he was dead, but it's been cleaned many times.
Oh, cool. So this little bit of gray stuff up here under the visor.
Oh,
that's...
yeah, don't touch that.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll just lift that back up. So what do you think? Does this suit me? The helm look?
Very becoming.
If it still smells like blood after being cleaned many times, just imagine how much blood was in it originally.
Good point. Okay. Maybe we should try something a little more traditional. How many purple feathers do you have?
Oh, yes, I can put a ton of purple feathers on that. Come inside.
Okay, here we go.
So, what do you think might have happened to Moira?
Well, potentially Moira may have accepted the job offer from the Shattering.
I suppose that's possible, but she spent her whole life fighting the Shattering, so doesn't that seem unlikely?
Well, true, would have been against her morals, but, the job offer, I feel, was sort of wink, wink, nudge, nudge, sign here or you get murderized. That tends to change people's minds a bit.
And whatever happened to Ananka? Ananka was always trying to help us. Why isn't she trying to help us now?
Witchy Bone Stick Lady?
Yes, Witchy Bone Stick Lady.
When did she help us before? It's like, I have a feeling about something. Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, but I still felt like she was on our side.
I present to you the Emperor Knight himself.
Hello! How majestic do I look in the royal purple?
You look like a circus performer.
But like a royal circus performer?
Oh, yes.
Sure.
What do you think, Darcy?
I think that it looks great.
Excellent. How much?
Only 80 crowns
80 Blatt?
to appear so majestic.
It is very majestic. Blatt, do you have any crowns on you?
No, Egerton. I had future money that I lost to you. We can't give this peasant from our past future money.
But I gave the money back to you. Do you not remember that whole thing? And you were like, "Oh, I gotta have the place."
Do you not have any money, young man?
Well, no, we've. It's funny. So we have money.
That's it.
But-
It's up. Here we go. Have a nice day.
Well, thanks a lot, Blatt. Now I'll never look majestic again.
Yes. Finances is what was stopping that from happening.
Oh, wait, look. He dropped the feather. Okay, here we go. I've got a feather, and that's going right behind my ear now.
You hear the sound of hammering coming down the street, sort of every once in a while.
What? Do you hear that noise?
Like a booming, only not as loud?
Yeah, kind of.
We should investigate.
You see coming down the street and stopping to put up some kind of sign or parchment. You see what looks like Cyrus, the halfling, hammering up a notice and working his way down the street.
It's Cyrus. I saw him not long ago.
Come on, let's go over and say hi.
Cyrus!
He sees Egerton and turns and starts to quickly move the opposite direction.
Well, he must not know it's us. Let's hurry up. Let's run after him.
Yeah, catch up with him. Let's
Okay,
go.
we all gotta run.
Oh, God, not my day.
Cyrus, it's us.
Cyrus!
How you doing, buddy? Have you been working on your morning affirmations?
I don't want to get tarred and feathered again, Egerton. Let's not be seen together.
What? No, okay, so to be fair, the feathers were a good look. Look, I've got a new feather. This one's purple.
Oh,
Hi, Cyrus. It's me, Darcy. You might remember me.
hi, Darcy.
What do you mean by the tarring and feathering? What was that about?
You really shouldn't be seen around here if the wrong people's... They're a little upset and angry about what happened with the Academy of the Fallen.
I think he's talking about when you let the shattering in
Yeah,
and it slaughtered everyone.
I know what he's talking about,
and then
Egerton.
destroyed
I
the
got
building.
it.
And
I got
I
it.
really have to be going. It's been lovely seeing you all.
Wait. Do you know where Moira is?
Let's not use that name in public. No. The only one I know is I have seen Snaggle, and that's it. I don't know if anyone else survived.
Well, where's Snaggle?
Well, you're in luck. And he hands you one of the parchments.
And I look at it, and what does it say?
Adventurers wanted for a hazardous journey. Small wages, bitter cold, long months of complete darkness, constant danger, safe return doubtful. Honor and recognition in case of success. Snaggle.
And I hold it up to Blatt. Look at this. Snaggle's actually trying to hire people.
And somehow the offer from the Shattering seems more palatable.
I don't care what you say. We're going to see him. He's the only one who knows what's going on around here. Okay, Cyrus, thanks very much. Do you know where... Oh, I guess the address is right here at the bottom.
Yeah, the face stone.
Oh, where we arrived here.
I know where that is.
Excellent. Let's go.
Maybe we can find some more fallen feathers along the way.
Maybe we can.
Good luck.
Bye, Cyrus. It was good to see you again. I'm glad we're such close friends, Cyrus.
Yeah, we're not.
You, me, I'm Egerton, Darcy, and Black.
There he is! Got him!
Oh, God, no.
Run, Cyrus! Run!
It's nice to see him working on self-improvement that way.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to be doing that. Let's go quickly.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they got him.
The path through the forest is more overgrown than before, the old ruts from the wagon wheels disappearing. The forest sounds are interrupted by the sounds of Egerton coming over the rise towards the Faystone clearing.
I don't remember it being this far. Wait if everyone just slows down a little bit, and I can catch up. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, but you could probably carry all of us, and then we can get there faster.
I can't carry 3 people. It's impossible.
Well, you could probably carry me. I think that's the point that everyone's making and agreeing on.
Isn't a little bit of exercise good for you, Egerton?
Well, I think it's good for
to
me.
see you having exercise.
I see what you're trying to do, but I don't think it applies with this situation. Because Cyrus, he needs some self-care to feel better. But I'm gonna fetch. I'm out of breath. I was gonna.
Hey, we're here.
In the clearing ahead, next to the Faystone, you see a stunning caravan, a completely enclosed wagon that's about 20 feet long and maybe 10 feet wide, and it is a bright orange with blue trim, and it is bedecked with flags and strange paraphernalia as if things that were just found in the wreckage of painted every color under the sun, and it is quite garish. And at the front, on top of it, you see a very familiar old imp friend, and he appears to be asleep.
What has Snaggle been up to?
Oh, I don't know what's going to be worse. Having an evil goddess as a boss, or Snaggle?
Well, I think there's one person here he's going to be very happy to see, and that person should be the first one to greet him.
Indeed. Eggsy, get up.
What? Oh, look at the pretty.
Yes, go towards the pretty and talk to Snaggle.
Snaggle's here. Snaggle! Snaggle! Wake up!
His lordship?
He's here. Blat's right here. He misses you.
Snaggle moves about 50 miles an hour right past Egerton and impacts with Blat's shins, and his arms and legs are wrapped around Blat's leg.
Oh, his lordship! His evil ship! Oh, I thought you were gone! Oh, your lordship, I had... No, let me adjust your pants. Brush that off. I bow before you, your evil ship!
Don't need to. I'm not evil. I had an offer. I didn't take it.
Oh, it is good. Oh, where have you been, your evil ship? I waited for you for many days at the crater. Oh, but the people were not very happy. They chased Snaggle off. And then Snaggle come up with plan to take back the shattering. Oh, Snaggle been very busy building the Blatt caravan. Oh, come see.
The Blatt caravan?
Oh, yes, well, I thought you were dead, so I named it after you. Yeah, see,
It's true. It says Blatavan.
yes, I ran out of paint, had to shorten.
Well, it's catchy, Snaggle. It's catchy.
It is? Oh, thank you. You like the paint color?
I do. I like the paint colors a lot.
Yeah, it was supposed to be black, red, but I only had orange. And
Blatavan?
blue.
It
And
sounds
green.
like a cold medication.
Oh, we can change it, your evil ship.
No, that's fine, Snaggle. Let's see what you got. We've got a few questions we need to ask.
Yeah, I have a question, Snaggle.
Yeah.
What happened at the academy? Where is everyone?
I'm sure it was just, gossip, office gossip, what I heard. Just gossip, I heard, nothing important.
What'd you hear, Snaggle?
That you have unleashed the shattering and destroyed everyone?
I didn't do that.
Oh, good, that's what I said. Just gossip.
Funny story.
Oh, good, Snaggle loves funny stories.
So a Darcy walks into an academy.
Yeah.
And the academy says, hey, why the long face? And then Darcy releases the shattering.
It's not a funny story, Egerton.
I'm trying to soften the blow for him.
That
Thank
seems
you.
sad more than funny.
Snaggle, regardless of who or what released the shattering, I'm interested to know what happened afterwards. Where's Moira? Where are all those big knights? What happened to the academy?
Oh, the academy's destroyed. Most of the knights are dead. A few survivors. But come see my Blatavan. Working hard on it. It's mobile. It's a mobile base of operations. See, we can be the new academy. The Blatavan Academy. No, it doesn't work. But here, come.
And he opens the door at the back,
I head in.
and you see a hallway that is longer than should be allowed in the caravan space.
Did someone give me a fairy cake?
No, but Snaggle, how can this be possible? What's going on?
Why is it bigger on the inside?
Oh, I was gonna build it just with like lumber and stuff, but then this was really tiring. Oh, it doesn't really slow. So I may have used a little bit of magic to make it.
Wait, Snaggle, you know how to build things with magic?
Yes?
You're a magic user.
Oh, yes. Snaggle has been practicing magic ever since he was an itsy little mini imp.
Blatt picks Snaggle up by the armpits and shakes him in front of his face.
Oh, you're evil ship. That tickles. Oh, it tickles. Oh, that tickles.
Of the time we have spent in this backward era getting possessed by goddesses, fired at, blown at, killed and reawakened. You could have helped us with magic.
Oh yeah, the Sniggle always wanted to come on missions with you, and you always said, "Oh no, Sniggle, you stay here where you shouldn't come with us." Oh, Sniggle, no, you stay here and sing the friend song alone. And Sniggle was like, "Okay," and then you leave me, and then you left me for real, and everything blew up, and Sniggle survived. And then I thought, "Oh, I'll make a caravan in the name of Blat," but you're here, Blat, so now it could be the Blatavan.
Wait. I've got a very important question that needs to be sorted out. You have very powerful magic. It's very impressive.
No, nothing like his lordship. His lordship way more impressive.
Well, this is good. I mean, it's a long hallway. It's a short thing. So we like that. My question, though, is if you can do magic to do this, why can you only paint it orange?
I'm not very good at certain magic. I was supposed to be, and in school, I didn't pay attention, and I got in trouble, and I was told I'm stupid, and I just don't do that very well.
Well, you're not stupid, Snaggle. We all have our different strengths. For
Thank
example,
you, Hexy.
Mine is feather-based.
Yes,
and
and leadership.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Snaggle,
You're
for
welcome.
recognizing
Yes, General.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to get along real well, I think.
Are we on equal status now? You're going to keep holding me like this, Your Lordship?
It is nice that you're helping him see you at eye level to create equality with your partner.
Show me where my shirts are, you little devious imp.
Oh, yes! Oh, come! I saved all your shirts! Come!
So I need help from the table. How many doors are there in the Blatavan?
64.
10.
Which do we want, 64 or 10?
10.
10. Okay.
How about in between? 20.
How about in between? 10.
10 it is. So door number 1, 2.
Behind door number 3 is...
So you put Snaggle down, or are you still holding him?
I put him down.
Okay, so Snaggle grabs your pant leg and tries to half lead you down to door number 7, which he gestures at for you to open.
Hoss, this very special worked very hard on this one. Again, it's orange. That's my only color.
Blat unbuttons the shirt with the huge blown out hole in the chest, drops it on top of Sneagle's head, and walks through the door.
Into a walk-in closet that is larger than the apartment you lived in the future. There are shoes along all the bottom, like different pairs, color, styles. There are shirts all lined up, and there's one section which is all the shirts he saved of yours. There are suit jackets. There are those with wing holes cut, those that aren't, and there's mirrors every 5 feet.
This is a better wardrobe than I had in my era.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still working on the cufflinks. I haven't got that installed yet.
You're able to replicate material that hasn't even been invented yet.
Oh, no, I buy all these things. I've been buying everything.
I'm putting a suit on.
Okay, I'll close the door so you have privacy.
And he closes the door with him inside.
Now, Jacqueline, I know you've been really quiet, and I know it's because you're not talking to me right now, because you keep hearing all this stuff about the shattering and how I caused it, but I didn't. I need to explain this to you. It was a mistake. I used a device I shouldn't have. I would never release the shattering on unsuspecting.
I'm not silent for that reason. Darcy, I know. I get you. I had misplaced anger. I've been quiet because we are so close right now, and I'm just so confused, but I'm trusting you.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure things were good between us, especially since you've got that new spear thing.
Oh, sorry,
you've
I'll
been carrying
put that
around everywhere.
down. I was a little nervous.
Yeah. Anyway, this is our friend Snaggle. I know he seems a little weird, but he's a good little imp, and we like him, and it looks like he might actually have created something of use here.
He's gonna be in there while Blat changes?
Yeah, so here's the thing about Snaggle and Blat. They say there was just a friendship song, but questions remain, if you get my meaning.
Oh, that's cool by me.
Mm-hmm. They just don't like to talk about it in front of us.
Oh, understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snaggle, I can put my own belt on. Get out.
See?
Okay, just making sure. Door opens, Snaggle comes out. Oh, it's so good to have his evil ship back.
So, Sneagle, what else do you have in here? I guess you have a kitchen, and what other rooms?
Oh, yes, a kitchen, door number 8.
He goes down one door and opens it, and you see not a large, like a galley kitchen, but it's well stocked.
Very nice. I'm going to investigate this. You all go have fun somewhere else.
Wait, is Filth the Ticket with you?
Oh, yes, Phil the Ticket made it out.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
I recreated his room exactly. Here, it is room number, I always get it confused. 2, door number 2.
Oh, that's great. I'd love to say hello.
Okay, I'm sure Phil the Ticket would be very happy to see and touch you.
Okay, and I open door number 2. Jacqueline, you should come with me. You should meet Filth the Ticket.
Oh, okay. Whoa, nope, stepping out. Jacqueline is stepping out. You have fun. Floating fish thing is too much for me.
And I reach forward to embrace the tendrils that are offered towards me.
Filth the Ticket comes over a counter that looks just like the room, flying forward, and tendrils wrap around your arms. And the memory that you share is? You can pick anything. Doesn't have to be your memory. It can be recent. It could be anything.
Coming over the hill and seeing the Face Stone just very, very recently as we just came over the hill, and getting a little sad and emotional because this is where this all started, and I have all these conflicting feelings, and all that goes towards Filth the Ticket.
And you experience it again, those feelings rushing up through you, and then you feel a new emotion of calm, but of determination. And as you open your eyes, Filth the Ticket backs away, but leaves there in front of you a gleaming mace on the ground.
Wow. Thank you, Filth the Ticket. I think I can actually use this. Thank you. I'm so glad you're still alive.
Filth the Ticket's song changes slightly and floats off away.
And a little tear falls down Darcy's cheek.
So write down that you have a mace, and we'll figure out what it is.
Do you know
later.
what kind of mace, or just a mace?
Not yet.
Okay.
That all just came out of that. So we return to the hall where Jacqueline has backed out of the room that Darcy went into and bumps into Egerton.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi, that is Darcy okay in there?
Oh, that's just Phil the Ticket.
Great.
They're the quartermaster.
Oh, great. I'm just gonna stay here in the hall.
Well, why don't you come into the kitchen with me? We can make fairy cakes.
Oh, okay.
All right, so in we go, and oh, hi, Mr. Bowl.
Hey, Egerton!
How's it been? It's been a while since we got to hang out.
Oh, it has indeed. And do I have some friends for you?
What, is everyone here again?
Yeah, here's the sugar cubes!
Woo! Nice.
And let's not forget about the mixing bowl! It's motorized, dude! It's my cousin, the motorized mixing bowl!
What? That's crazy. We could do huge batches all at once.
But you're still gonna use me, right, dude?
Well, of course. We're best friends.
Yeah!
Jacqueline, what do you think of all this?
Jacqueline is slowly backing out of the room into the corridor and closes the door. Blatt, you are standing in front of a mirror and you are looking snazzier than ever. The belt loops don't quite tighten enough. You've lost a bit of weight since you last saw Snaggle, but you must say you're looking pretty snazzy.
Blatt reaches up to the top shelf, takes a fedora, places it on his head in between his two horns, looks in the mirror. Now, we can do some adventuring.
And that's when you hear a blood-curdling scream from the hallway.
The End of Time and Other Bothers, with your game master Sean Howard and players Marisa King, Michael Howie, and Carter Siddle. Dialogue editing and transcription by Michael Howie. Additional material and sound design by Eli McElvey. Story consultant Laura Packer. Game consultant Stephen Smith. Supporting producers Evelyn Jones, Kim Bellinger, and Ryan Cushman. If you like what you hear, check us out on Patreon. Supporters get early access to episodes, weekly bonus content, and an invite to our fabulous fan community on Discord. Look for the Patreon link at otherbothers.com.
All right, so you're here, I'm here. Where's Jacqueline?
We don't know.
Well, shouldn't Jacqueline be in the last room?
Yeah, but unfortunately, you've put a bed in front of the door, so we can't get to it.
Wait, isn't this the door to the flesh-eating monster?
So are you saying Jacqueline's in the room with the flesh-eating monster that we just trapped in there?
I assumed that the flesh-eating monster came out of his room into the corridor and was talking to us through the door in the corridor. That's what I assumed.
So we're in
I don't know what's
Vlad's room
going on
right
in
now
your world.
with the door closed.
Good night, everybody.
A Fable and Folly production.